Well, mainly with Control Addiction, we're trying to develop a medium by which we can advance through our arts, a way to increase the awareness for addictions. And it's not just addictions that are rooted in drugs, it's not just addictions that are rooted in alcohol consumption or smoking. Rather, we have expanded our outlook into things like technology, which is deeply troublesome with the youth at this point and with even older generations. So mainly through this outreach program, we are seeking to increase awareness and at the same time reach people who are afflicted by these addictions.
So the Addiction Project is kind of an event that the data program has planned where everyone in each grade come together and contribute into making the society more, I guess, addiction free, whether it's from drugs to drinking to gambling.
The production of these works are mainly rooted in the technology and the arts. We are part of the Data Academy, the Digital Arts and Technology Academy, so it's vitally important that this art is actually produced through technology and that we advance and promulgate this movement and this awareness through those mediums. So the 9th graders starting off had to brainstorm. They had to come up with ideas on what is the best method in which to advance our movement and advance this kind of awareness of the addictions. So they started brainstorming, they created float maps, they went to assemblies, they started working with the 10th graders in order to think of these ideas on what kind of arts they were going to create, on what kind of technology they were going to use. And that was mainly their job. The 10th graders, on the other hand, paired up with mathematics classes of Miss Saliba. And they created a lot of research in which they looked into the habits of the youth concerning technology, smoking, drug usage, and they were seeking to find the research in these areas and see why exactly these addictions were occurring, specifically in their age groups. The 11th and 12th graders, furthermore, were mainly the people who created the arts, who used technology to their advantage to advance the awareness of the Addiction Project. They created different posters, they used graphic design, they incorporated everything they had used in the past in the Data Academy to fully make this Control Addiction Project happen. But more than that, I feel like the pairing with larger organizations such as the Betty Ford Center would allow us to use our skills even more and allow this to reach to an even wider net of people that are afflicted with many of these addictions. The use of these $20,000 would be completely selfish and altruistic. They would be used to propagate and promulgate the ideas which we have been conveying through the Control Addiction Project. We would need to establish billboards, get more advertising out for people to understand what our movement is trying to do and what the Control Addiction website is mainly exhibiting. And I feel like the $20,000 would be very, very good at doing this, at allowing us to reach these items and allowing us to finally get to more people and understand the afflictions they are facing. Besides the diversity of thought that can be found throughout the Data Academy, whether it be racial, ethnic, or cultural, there is a lot of diversity of thought. The diversity of thought that is found in the arts. The arts, you have to be very, very creative. And there are a myriad of works that are produced at the Data Academy, which are all singularly different. And those differences are the kind of diversity that we wish to propagate and the kind of awareness in which through those mediums we actually advance. So I believe besides those, often conspicuous points of diversity like race and ethnicity and culture, we also provide a lot of different types of diversity within our creativity and within our art that are really important in advancing the project that we are creating.